In this video, we got to talk about some new information about the timeline for Halo Infinite and its future updates coming from the developers, and some more information and news stories that you're not going to want to miss out on. So make sure you watch to the end, smash the like, subscribe, but go to the GameLeap website if you are desperate to improve and you really want to get past your plat peak, your diamond peak, even your onyx peak. The GameLeap website has everything you need in order to level up even further and climb the ranks, dominating your opposition with in-depth breakdowns, advanced guides you won't find anywhere on YouTube, and much more. So go check it out right now down below. Now, the first news story that we actually got to talk about is the fact that Halo Infinite is going to honor Black History Month, and if you play, you're going to get a free emblem and nameplate, and if you log in anytime during the month of February, you get this. But maybe my sense of humor is fucked up, because the top comment made me legit burst out laughing. Quote, "It will feel inclusive until you join Xbox Live voice chat with it." As fucked up as that is, and as much as I want to say it's not true, it's been a while since I've played on Xbox, granted, but I do remember playing on Xbox, and yeah, it was an absolute shit show. But the next story that we gotta talk about is a Reddit post that actually blew up, talking about some interesting things as far as delays, and then 343 developer Sketch actually responded to it. So the first post in question was, "So did I miss these details, or did this not happen? It's February now, and I don't remember hearing any news on Co-op, Forge, or Season 2. Basically, a while back, 343 said that they would share details about what the event calendar or timeline was, when Season 2 would be and what would be included, when campaign co-op would be released, and Forge release plans as well, and that hasn't happened yet. Well, Sketch actually responded to this saying, quote, "Sorry to say that this hasn't happened. You didn't miss it. The studio is working to iron out details and updated plans for the year, which are taking longer to pin down than we anticipated. In the meantime, we're still working to deliver light touch weekly updates on work items in progress via Waypoint. As soon as we have more details to share, we absolutely will." Now, to follow up with this, 343 Joseph Staten said this, "Hey folks, in November, I said we'd have a Halo Infinite update of our seasonal roadmap, co-op, and Forge in January. We need some more time to finalize our plans, so what we share is something you can rely on. This work is my top priority, and we'll have an update as soon as we can." One thing that a lot of people are hoping for is that it's actually going to acknowledge or reveal the leaks about Forge that came out some while back. And if you don't know what those leaks are, it's the fact that there have been some code talking about potentially scripting tools that would be included inside the game. So you could turn Forge and then you could script a level so you could make something like a campaign type level. Now, this is leaks alone and it's nothing set in stone, but the idea involved is while Forge is an amazing map editor, being able to add scripting tools on top of it means that you could make entire levels, crazy game modes. You could end up making something that is completely taken away from how Halo is right now. I mean, imagine the racing modes that we could have. I mean, it would be like an entire goddamn racing game. I mean, the potential here is incredible, because if we look at a game like Overwatch that has some similar scripting type tools, now they're soft tools, sure, but they are scripting tools, and that doesn't really have a great, map editor. But if you combine a map editor with a similar system in Halo, and yeah, it's just the sky's the limit. So I would love if that freaking leak is true, but we'll have to wait and see. But ultimately, these announcements are kind of what we already know, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna just repeat negativity on this channel all the time. We knew that things were pushed back. We knew that we're not gonna get any major updates until about the middle of February. So we still have a couple more weeks to go until we probably are getting that big update. And hopefully, once we actually have a real roadmap, we'll know when to expect things, when things are being delivered. But until then, we just know that they're coming soon, but they're working on them. And I have a feeling that before the midpoint of February, we'll be seeing that full roadmap and we'll know exactly what to expect, when we can play co-op campaign, when we can play Forge, are the leaks real, and all the big fixes and updates that are needed to the game. There's a lot that 343 definitely has to work on, but at least they're not going completely radio silent, because they just could. They could just like never respond to anyone, and what would we talk about, right? Anyways, I really want to know, what is your optimized timeline? Like, when do you want things to get fixed, and what do you think is the most important thing they need to fix? I want to know what would be your primary thing you fix first, and what would you push back to like push it in the back of the line? What would you prioritize? I really want to know how you would do it if you were in charge. Let me know down below. And while you're there, the GameLeap website is designated to help you. If you are struggling and you really want to climb, we have so many guides that we're pushing out daily on the GameLeap website. So if you really want to see gameplay breakdown, teaching you exactly what you need to do game to game to dominate the lobby, go check it out right now down below.